Hello everyone. Today we'll be going through Cambridge IGCSE Mathematics Paper 3 Core 058032 October November 2021. Let us move to the question number 1. Question number 1, say A part in a cafe at a train station, a cup of coffee costs 3.25 and a glass of cola costs 2.15. Gary buys 2 cups of coffee and 4 glasses of cola. Work out how much change he receives from $20. So first of all, cup is costing 3.25 and there are 2 cups, so 3.25 will be multiplied by 2, and glasses are how many? Are 4 glasses of 2.15, so multiply by 2.15, and these will be resulting to 3.25 multiplied by 2 is equal to $6.5, so 6.5, and the other calculation will be 4 multiplied by 2.15 will be equal to 8.6 and if we add these two, 8.6 plus 6.5 will be resulting to $15.1, and for the change we will subtract from 20, so $20 minus 15.10 or 15.1, we can like this, and this will be 20 minus answer is equal to 4.9. So $4.9 will be our final answer for this 3-mark question. B part, Roy spends 37.80 in cafe on food and drink in the ratio of food ratio drink is 7:2. Work out how much he spends on food. So spending on food is 7, and sum of ratios we can write sum will be equal to 7 plus 2, which is equal to 9, and 7 over 7 is for the food, so 7 divided by 9 multiply by the amount spent is 37.8, so we can write here 37.80, and the calculation will give us 7 divided by 9 multiplied by 37.80, and this is $29.4, so $29.4 will be our answer. $29.4. This is 2 marks part which we have done. Now C part, the price of a $48 train ticket is increased by 12%, and find the new price. So increment we are adding in 100, so, and if it is decrease we are subtracting and divide by 100 for percentage, and the amount is 48, and this will be equal to this method directly we can get answer, and this will be fraction 100 plus 12 divided by 100 and multiplied by 48 is equal to multiplication symbol here, and this will be equal to 53.76. $53.76. $53.76 will be our answer for 2 marks. Hopefully you understood this. Now for D part. D part says here is part of the timetable for the trains from Westby and this other location. All trains take the same time to travel from this location to this one, and timing they have provided. So complete the table. We need to find this value, and we can check basically the time taken. We can check for these 2 times, difference between these 2 times. We can check 11 hours and 05 minutes minus 9 hours and 18 minutes, and this will be equal to 1 hour 47 minutes. So 1 hour 47 minute, and the same difference will be in this one. So what we will do, we will add 1 hour 47 minute in 10 hour 3 minutes, so plus 10 hours and 03 minutes, so it will be equal to 1150. So 1150 will be our answer, and this is done, and this was 2-mark question which we have done. Now on E part, on one day Washburn station sells 28 senior tickets and 192 adult tickets, and some child tickets also. So senior tickets are angle is 42, and for 42 senior tickets are 28. So we can write 42 over 28 to find the angle for one ticket. This will be equal to, we can write 42 divided by 28 will be equal to 1.5. So 1.5 is for one ticket, and adult tickets are 192. So we can find adult tickets as 192 multiplied by 1.5. This will be adult tickets, and this will be equal to 1.5 multiplied by 192 is equal to 288. So 288 degrees will be required for adults, and 288 we can find basically, we can check for the angle. This will be 180, this one, and 270 will be up to this one. So now 270 will be up to this one. We require 288. So roughly it will be like this angle. We can say this angle is 288 up to this one. We can write 288 degrees. Now the remaining will be some child tickets. So this will be child tickets, and for the child ticket, what we can do, child will be 360 degree minus, we will subtract these two numbers, which is plus 42 degrees also, and this will be 360 minus in brackets 288 and plus 42, and this is equal to 30. So it will be 30 degree. We have to complete this table. So this angle is 30 degrees. Hopefully you understood each and everything. This was basically 3 marks question which we are done. Now question number 2, and question number 2 A part says these are numbers provided. From this list of numbers, write down a multiple of 24. Multiple of 24 is what? 72. If we want to double check, 72 divided by 24 will be equal to whole number. So answer for this one will be 72. We can write over here 1 mark. A square number is, we can say this one 7 square, so we can write this will be 49 will be answer for this 1 mark part. And a cube number is what? Cube number is basically 8 is a cube number, so we can 8 will be 2 cubed will be 8, so we can write 8 as answer over here. And a prime number is a number which is divisible by itself and 1. So 17 is a prime number, so which is divisible by itself and 1. So we'll write here 17, and this is also 1 mark part. Now B part says write 420 as a product of prime factors. So easy, we can use tree method. 420 we will be dividing by 2, so it will be 210, and then again by 2 it will be 105 again by 2, it will be we can no, not by 2, by 3, so it will be 3 3s are 9 and 3 5s are 15, again by 3 3 7s are 35, so this is also prime, and we can write this will be 2 squared into 3 squared into 7, and this will be answer for 2 marks. Hopefully you understood this. Now C part we can do, which is saying find the lowest common multiple LCM of 30 and 84. So for 30 we can write as 2 multiplied by 15 and then 3 multiplied by 5. So prime factors of 30 will be 2 into 3 into 5, and similarly we can write the prime factors of 84, and by tree method again 2 into 42 will be 84, and again by 2 it will be 21, and again by 3 it will be 7, and this will be prime factors of 84 will be what? 84 we can write here. This will be 2 squared into 3 into 7, and this will be, now we can write, we will have to take the bigger power, so 2 squared for LCM, so 2 square into 3 into 5 into 7. So these are the terms, so we can multiply by the help of calculator. So this will be 2 squared multiply by 3 multiply by 5 multiply by 7 is equal to 420. So 420 will be answer for 2 marks. Hopefully you understood each and everything. D part, by writing each number correct to one significant figure, show that an estimate of this calculation is 40, and we have to correct to one decimal place we'll have to estimate. So it will be estimation of this will be 10, and estimation of this we can write as 20, and estimation of this will be 3, and this will be 30 by 3. No, there is 27 also, so plus 27 we can write it as 30, and this one we can use calculator to solve. So it will be fraction 10 plus 20 divided by 3, and plus will be 30 is equal to 40. So answer or estimation will be 40. This is 2 mark question which we have done. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 3, and question number 3A part says Simon completes a lap of 400 meter running track in 79 seconds. So work out how long it will take her to run 6 kilometers at the same rate. So give your answer in minutes and seconds. So it will be 6 kilometers we can convert into meters. So this many meters we have multiplied by 1000 and divided by 40 meters. So lap of 40 meters. So how many laps are there? So it will be multiplied by 79. Track in 79. Basically it should be 79 here. And this will be equal to, we can calculate, this will be 6000 divided by 400 and multiply by 79. 79 is equal to 1185. 1185, these are seconds. So now we can calculate this. We answer required is in minutes and seconds, so we can divide this in divide this by 60. 5, this one divided by 60. So this will be minutes, and minutes will be divided by 60 is equal to 19.75. 19.75 minutes, but we require in minutes and seconds. So just we will press this time button, this one, and we'll get 19 hours and 45 minutes. 19 hours and 45 minutes will be our answer for this 4 mark question. Hopefully you understood this. Then B part, the probability that she does not win a race is 0.94. Find the probability that she wins the race. So win the race will be 1 minus not win. So 1 minus 0.94, and this will be equal to 1 minus 0.94, and this is equal to 0.06. So 0.06 will be the probability for winning. C part says each day she records the number of laps she runs. Here is her record for 1 week, and this record is provided right on the mode mean most repeating. We can see 15 is the most repeating or most occurring, so we can write it as 15, and find the median will be the middle value, and for middle value we have to arrange, so it will be 15, then again 15, then 15 is done, then 16, and then will be 24, 28, 24, 28 is done, then 32 and 42. Median 3 we can leave from here and 3 from here, and middle value will be 24. So we can write answer as 24. This is 3. Find the range, and the range is maximum minus minimum. So we can write 42 minus 15, and 42 minus 15 will be 42 minus 15 will be equal to 27. So answer is 27 for this 1 mark part which we have done. Now D part says Wilfred records his times in seconds for each 5 laps. So these are times. So after running 6 laps, his mean time is 67 seconds. Find his time for the 6th lap. So formula is mean is equal to sigma fx over sigma f. So this is the formula which we will be using, and we can these are 5 laps, so we can take 6th lap as x. So mean will be what? If x is the 6th lap, so we can add x plus 59 plus 74 plus 69 plus 63 plus 65 and divided by 6 will be equal to 67 seconds, and we can add these all numbers, and this will be 59 plus 74 plus 69 plus 63 plus 65 is equal to 330. So we can write x plus 330, and 6 we can shift to other side, so it is 67 into 6, which is equal to 67 multiplied by 6 is equal to 402, and we can shift 330 also to other side, so x will be equal to 402 minus 330, and this will be equal to minus 330 is equal to 72. So x value will be 6th value is 72 seconds, and this is 3 marks question which we have done. Hopefully you understood this. Now we can move to the next question, and question number 4 says a part diagram is not to scale. In the diagram, ABC is a triangle. ABC is basically a triangle ABC, and the line DAE is parallel to line FBCG. Find the value of x and the value of y and the value of z. So first of all, we can say that this angle is 180, angle at the straight line is 180. So x will be equal to 180 minus 58 degrees, and we can write here x will be equal to 180 degrees minus 58 degrees, and 180 minus 58 is equal to 122. So x is equal to 122 degrees. Next calculation, we can check for y, and if we check this z, this one, basically inverted z like this one. So this angle which is 73 will be equal to this angle y. So we can write y is equal to 73. So 73 degrees. And now we have two angles, so we can find z, and z will be equal to 180 degrees minus other two angles are 122 degrees plus 73 degrees, and this one we can calculate. This will be 180 minus in brackets 122 plus 73, and this is equal to 122 plus not 73, this should be 58 basically. Other one angle is not 122, it is 58 plus triangles angle we are taking, so it will be 58 plus 73 is equal to 49. So answer will be 49 degrees. This will be our final answer for 3 marks. Now for B part, they're saying B part diagram is not to scale. Point PQR lie on the circle P, Q, and R. Find the value of U. This angle is required. We know that angle in a semicircle is right angle, so this will be 90 degree. This one is 90 degrees, so we can find U. U will be equal to, we can write the working, U is equal to 180 minus 90 plus 32 degrees, and this will be equal to 180 minus 90 plus 32, and this is equal to 58. So this angle will be 58 degrees, and this is 2 marks part which we have done. Now for C part, sector is provided, which is diagram is not to scale. C part, the diagram shows a sector of the circle with radius 6.42 and sector angle is 72, and calculate the perimeter. So for the perimeter, we can say this side is also 6.42. The only task remaining is we need to find this length, arc length, and this one we are representing by L, and formula for arc length is equal to theta over 360 into 2 pi r, and this will be basically the formula which we'll be applying. And theta angle is 72, so 72 over 360 multiplied by 2 pi, and r is 6.42, and we can calculate this with the help of calculator. 72 divided by 360, and this will be multiplied by 2 pi and multiplied by 6.42, and this is equal to 8.0. They are saying, okay, we can provide three significant figures, 8.07, so 8.07. Further, we have to find the perimeter. So perimeter will be equal to arc length plus r plus r, so this will be equal to 8.07 plus 6.42 plus 6.42, and this will be equal to, we can add plus 6.42 plus 6.42, and this is equal to 20.9. so 20.9, this will be up to 1 decimal place answer, so 20.9 centimeters for 3 marks. Could you understood this? Now question number 5, and the question number 5 says we need to simplify this algebraic expression, adding the like terms. A and A will be added, so we can rearrange 5a plus 7a minus plus 2b and minus 3b, so we can rewrite it as 12a minus b. So 12a 12a minus b will be answer for 2 marks. Now find the value of 8x minus 3y. When x is 5, y is minus 2. We'll be substituting these values. So 8 into x is 5, minus 3 into y is minus 2, and we can calculate by the help of calculator. So this one, not plus, it should be minus. Minus 3 into minus 2, and this is equal to 46. So answer will be 46 for 2 mark question. Now C part says solve this algebraic equation. We will be sending this 2x to other side, so it will be 6x minus 2x is equal to minus 3. We can send to the side, so 8 plus 3, so 4x is equal to 11, so x is equal to 11 by 4, and 11 by 4 in decimal format we can write it as 2.75, so 2.75 will be our final answer for 2 mark question. And making subject D part, P is equal to this one, right? Make T the subject of the formula. So first of all, minus 11 we will shift to other side, so it will be P plus 11 is equal to 60. Divide both sides by 6, this will be cancelled, so T will be equal to P plus 11 over 6. P plus 11 over 6 will be final answer for this 2 mark question. E part is simultaneous equation, and this is all the simultaneous equation. You must show all your working. So this type of equation we can solve, not an issue, but before solving we can check the answer. How we can check answer? We go to mode and 5, and we can go to basically 1, and this will be the matrix which we got, and we will be replacing the coefficients. Coefficient of x is 3 for the first equation, so 3, and coefficient of y is minus 4, and constant is 30. So this one, for the second equation, we can take coefficient of x is 2, and y, well, coefficient of y is 5, and minus 3 is the constant. And we can check for the x value is 6. X value is 6. We can write here x value as 6, and the second value, y value, will be minus 3. So we got these answers. If we are getting the same answers, this, keep in mind, this is direct answer which we found, but you will not get marks, 4 marks for just checking this answer. This is check. This is for your consultation. While sitting in exam, you can check whether your answer is correct or not. You have to provide the complete working. How we can solve this? We will have to equalize the coefficients. So we can equalize the coefficients of x or y. So I'm equalizing the coefficient of x. For that one, I will multiply the first equation by 2 and the second equation by 3, so that will be equalizing the coefficients. So this is basically equation 1, and this is equation 2, and equation 1 implies this will be 6x minus 8y is equal to 60, and equation 2 implies this will be 6x plus 10y, not 6, not 10, it will be 15, y is equal to minus 9, and we can subtract, change sign, and cancel. This will be cancelled, and we will get minus 8. Minus 15 will be minus 23. Y is equal to 69. So y is equal to 69 over minus 23, and 69 over minus 23 is equal to minus 3, which is same as we checked with the calculator. So now we can replace this value of y in any of the original equations, and original equation I'm using 3x minus 4y is equal to 30. First equation, so 3x minus 4 into minus 3 is equal to 30. So 3x plus 12 is equal to 30, and this means 3x is equal to 30 minus 12, and 30 minus 12 is 18, so x is equal to 18 by 3, which is equal to 6, and you have seen that x value is also matching. So I have shown the technique by using matrix method by the calculator, which we got this answer in advance, and our working is also showing the same answer. So it's like a double check that you whatever you are doing in examination hall is absolutely correct. So you are making sure in advance, you are making sure that your question is correct. Now question number 6, and question number 6 says write these numbers in order, basically these in order starting with the smallest one. So what we will do, we will convert each and every number in form of decimal. So first number is already in decimal, so we will write 11 over 19, which is in decimal 0.5789. 0.5789, 0.5789. This number we have written, and 17 by 20, 17 by 29 is decimal value 0.5862, 0.5862. Similarly, this number 58%, 58 over 100 will be equal to 0.58, so 0.58, and first number is already in this one, what you call, decimal format. So now we can compare, and now we can figure out that smallest one is this, so its original number is 11.9. We will write 11.19 basically, and next number is 58%, so we can write 58%, and next number will be this one, which we can write 0.5806, and the biggest number is basically 17 over 29, and this was 2-mark question. You will, so easy to solve. Now B part, write this correct to 3 decimal places. So 3 decimal places mean we want to remove this, and if you check this 9, which is bigger than 5, if it is equal to or bigger than 5, then you are increasing the number, so 0.005, this will be our final answer, rounded answer 0.005, rounded up to 3 decimal places. 1-mark question. Two significant figures will be, number is 0.004973. Two significant figures, these leading zeros are non-significant, so we'll take from here. So it will be, this 7 is more than 5, so 9 will be rounded up, so it will be 0.0050. 49 will be rounded to 50, and this is 1-mark question which we are done. Now the C part, the height of a flagpole h meters is measured 37.84 meters, correct to 2 decimal places. Complete this statement about the value of h, and we can write 37.84 upper bound and lower bound. So upper bound and lower bound, upper bound will be 37.845 up to 2 decimal places. So we are going to the third decimal place, so it will be 37.835. So we can add and subtract 0.005, and the lower bound we will be mentioning over here. This is the lower bound, and this will be 37.835, and the upper bound will be this one, which is 37.845, and this is 2-mark question. Keep in mind, you cannot switch these two terms, because otherwise the signs will not be proper, and you will not get 2 marks if you are switching these these two directions. Hopefully the point is clear. Now we can move to the D part, and D part says the population of Nigeria is this much, and correct to three significant figures, right, with population in standard form. So population we have to provide in standard form, and standard form mean decimal should be after first non-zero number. So we will be taking how many jumps? 3, 3, 6, 7, and 8 jumps. So 2.01. 2.01 into 10 raised to the power 8, because we are taking jumps to the left. If we are taking jumps to the right, it will be negative part. So this is one more question which we have done. Now E part, the table shows the populations of some countries given in standard form correct with three significant figures, and this is use the information in the table to find the country with the smallest population. So we'll be checking the par, and smallest par is for this one, which is Maldives. So we can write answer as Maldives. One mark. Then the country with the population that is nearest to 5 million. Nearest to 5 million will be so with 6 zeros you can say, so it will be New Zealand. We can write this as New Zealand. So New Zealand. This is also done, one mark. Then the difference between the population of Brazil and the population of France. So population of Brazil and population of France is this one. So we can basically subtract. So this will be, we can subtract this by the help of calculator also. So 2.12 into 10 raised to the power 8, and minus this will be 6.55 into 10 raised to the power 7, and this is equal to 1465. I will write here 1465, and how many zeros? There are 5 zeros, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. But we have to write this in standard form. So standard form, we can write decimal right here, and we will shift after first non-zero number. So it will be 5, 6, 7, 8. So it will be 1.465 into 10 raised to the power 8, and this will be basically answer 1.465 into 10 raised to the power 8 for 1 mark. The next part 4, the value of k correct to two significant figures were the population of China is equal to k into population of Eritrea. So we can write China, population of China is 1.42 into 10 to the power 9. So 1.42 into 10 raised to the power 9 is equal to k into the population of Eritrea will be 5.31 into 10 to the power 6. 5.31 into 10 raised to the power 6. Further, now we need the value of k, so we will shift this to the other side, and 1.42 into 10 raised to the power 9 divided by 5.31 into 10 raised to the power 6. And to solve this one, we will be solving this portion first by the help of calculator, and this will be the easiest way to figure out 1.42 divided by this will be 5.31, and this will be equal to 0.267. So 0.267 into 10 raised to the power will be 9 minus 6. 9 minus 6 will be 3, and further we can shift this to here, and we will get 0. Basically this will be 267.0 0, or no need to write this, and to round this up to two significant figures. They are asking for two significant figures, so it will be 270, and this will be our final answer for this key part. Now, question number 7a part says the diagram is not to scale. The diagram shows a shape made from a quarter circle. This is the quarter circle shape which they have provided, and a trapezium. So trapezium is basically, this is the trapezium, and hopefully you are understanding and following each and everything. And now we can figure out, find the total area of the shape. So for both shapes we will be finding the area. So area of quarter circle, so area of quarter circle will be equal to pi r square divided by 4, and this will be pi, and radius is 15, so 15 squared and divided by 4, and this will be equal to, we can write 15 squared divided by 4 is equal to 56.25 in terms of pi. We don't want to lose the digits, so we are finding in terms of pi, and later on we will be adding. And area of trapezium will be equal to 1 by 2 into a plus b into h, a plus b into h, and h is, keep in mind, is perpendicular height. A and b are the parallel sides. One parallel side is 15 and the other parallel side is 22, so 15 plus 22 and multiplied by 12, which is perpendicular height, which is this one. Now we can use calculator to find, and this will be 0.5 for half, and into 15 plus 22 bracket close and multiply by 12, and need multiplication sign over here, and this is equal to 222. So this will be meter square, basically meter square, and this will also be meter square. Now we have to add these, and 222 plus this will be 56.25 in terms of pi, and this is equal to 398.7, 398.7, and this is a meter square answer for 4 marks. Hopefully you got this. Now we can basically round it. They are saying total area in the shape, so if we give up to 3 significant figures, we can round it to 3,999 also. So this is our answer. Then B part is what diagram is not to scale. One side is h, other side is 15.8. The diagram shows a rectangle. Area of the rectangle is 387.1. So area of this rectangle is 387.1. And what we have to do, we have to find the this one, length h. We know area of this rectangle is what? Area of rectangle is equal to h times 15.8, and area is given, which is 387.1 is equal to 15.8 h. So this implies h will be equal to 387.1 divided by 15.8, and this will be equal to 387.1 divided by 15.8, and this is equal to 24.5. So 24.5 is in centimeters, and 24.5 centimeters. This is 2 mark question actually. Now C part is another 3-dimensional diagram which is not to scale. The diagram shows right angled triangular prism. Find the volume. For volume we require the face area, and then we'll multiply by the length. So face area is how much? Face area is a triangle, so area of the triangle will be equal to, or you can write face area face area will be equal to 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 into 15 base into height, and this will be equal to 0.5 into 15 into 18, and this is equal to 135. So 135 centimeter square is face area. So volume will be equal to face area multiplied by length, and this is equal to 135 multiplied by 32, and this is equal to 135 multiplied by 32 is equal to 4320, and this is done. This is for 3 marks. 4320 centimeter cube. This is our final answer, is centimeter cube, because this is volume. Now question number 8, and question number 8 is similar shapes. Diagrams are not to scale. Right angle triangle ABC and DEF. So these are basically the two triangles. These are similar. And calculate EF. So EF we need to calculate. EF is basically this much length we need to find. So if we compare, we can compare this side with this side, which is opposite to the right angle side. So we are comparing that one. And K value, we can write K for the length. We will be taking K is equal to 74.9 and divided by 21.4, and this will be equal to 74.9 and divided by 21.4, and this is equal to 3.5. So K value is 3.5, which we will be multiplying. Now what we will be multiplying this by 3.5. So 14.8 multiplied by 3.5 will be equal to 14.8, and this is equal to 51.8. This will be centimeters. So this length is 51.8 centimeters. Hopefully you got this, 51.8 centimeters for 2 marks. Calculate angle BCA. BCA is which angle? This angle is BCA. So we can find, we have adjacent and hypotenuse. So adjacent over a hypotenuse will be cos theta. So we can write cos theta is equal to 14.8 and divided by 21.4, and theta will be equal to cos inverse of 14.8 over 21.4, and this will be equal to shift cos. Your calculator should be in degree mode, and 14.8 and divided by 21.4, and this will be done, which is 46.2 degrees. So 46.2 degrees will be our answer for 2 marks. Hopefully you got this. Now this one, B part, the diagram shows two congruent triangular tiles placed together. Diagram is not to scale. This side is 32.5. The width of the tile is 32.5, and GH is 84.5. So we can consider basically half triangle, like triangular portion like this one, half of the rectangle. So this is 84.5, and this side we can take as x. So now we need to find this x. So we can apply Pythagoras theorem, because this is right angle triangle. So by Pythagoras theorem, 84.5, which is hypotenuse square, is equal to one side square plus other side square. And now we can basically find x square will be equal to what? X square will be equal to 84.5 minus squared minus 32.5 squared, and we can take root, and this root will cancel. So x will be equal to, we can take square root of 84.5 squared and minus 32.5 squared, and this is equal to 78. So x value is 78. They are saying find the length of each tile. So two tiles are so we require half x, so x by 2 will be equal to 78 by 2, which is equal to divided by 2 will be equal to 39 centimeters. So 39 centimeter will be answer, and this is for 4 marks. Now C part says town B is 72 kilometers from town A on a bearing of 85. So bearing of 0.85. So we can 58 basically. So now if we check the angle, like 90 is like this one, and 58 if we will be taking. So roughly I'm taking 58 like this line. It's like 0.58, and the bearing which I'm showing is this one, 0.58. I'm showing roughly because I'm not measuring this on the scale. So town C is 60 kilometer due east of town B. So 60 kilometer 72, and the scale they have using the scale 1 is to represent the 12 kilometer. Complete the scale drawing to show the position of the B and C. So we can take basically for 72 kilometers we can take 6 centimeters and 6 centimeter roughly we can take over here, and this will be our B point, and from B point we can take north like this one, and from this one they are saying due east. So east will be this side, so we can show due east is 60, so 5 centimeters will be on this side, and this is basically east, and 5 centimeter roughly we can take up to this one, and this will be our location, which is C. And from this one we can basically join these two lines, and my scale is a little smaller, so like this one, if I join this will be basically, it should be a little above over here. So I will redraw lower line and joining with this, hopefully this one. Now this they are asking for using a scale of this scale drawing. This is done, and what else we have to do? Measure the bearing of town C from A. So town C from A will be how much we will be measuring. This one will be from here to this one will be like we can take like 73, like roughly I'm taking, but you can draw the proper drawing according to the same situation as I told you. This one I'm just redrawing these two lines because this is not properly drawn, so I will remove this line and I will try to redraw because it need to be a little more accurate. So this one is hopefully better than earlier. Now we can move to the next question, and question number 9. And question number 9 says triangles A, B, and T are shown on the grid. And what we have to do, A part, describe fully the single transformation that maps triangle T onto A. T onto A is what? Basically, this is enlargement. We can see that this triangle is increased as to this one, so A is bigger than T. Now we have to find the center of enlargement also, and for center of enlargement we will be drawing the lines from touching to the vertices, and this one we can draw, and we can draw another line like this one, and the third line which we are drawing to join the vertices is this one. So center of enlargement is basically this one, which is -1, and -1 is center of enlargement. So enlargement by scale factor 2, and we can write here enlargement by scale factor 2. So scale factor 2 and center is -1. You can provide center, and this is 3-mark question. Then B part, describe fully the single transformation that maps T onto B. T onto B, if you see, this is rotated about what? About, I'll draw the lines basically. So this one and this line is 90°, and if you join basically this line, this line, this one, which we are, and this one, so these are all making an angle of 90°, and this is up to this one clockwise 90° about origin. So rotation, we'll write rotation 90° clockwise, and center of rotation is 0, 0. So this is also 3-mark question. You will have to provide all 3 informations. Then they're saying on the grid, draw the image of triangle T after translation by the vector 5 and -3. So this is basically the translation. Draw the image of the triangle T, 5 -3. So 5 units and -3. So we can check for this one. 5 units to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and -3 will be 1, 2, and 3, and we reached at this point. So this point is translated to this one. Now we can basically figure out the rest by just, this is 3 units, so 1, 2, 3, so we can take another this one, and this is 1, 2 units, so we can take 1, 2 units, so this one. So we got all 3 basically words, corners, points of the triangle, and we can join the points to form the translated triangle, which is this one, which is done. Hopefully you got this. Now this is already done. Now question number 10. Question number 10 says this is the complete the table of values for this equation, and the easiest way is just type here alpha, this one x squared, and minus this will be 5 and x, and -2, and calculate for -2. So calculate for -2 will be giving us 12, so we can write here value as 12. Then calculate for 1, so calculate for x is equal to 1, and this will be -6, and next value will be for 4, so calculate for 4, x is equal to -6, so we can write here -6. So this is done for 2 marks. Hopefully you understood. Now on the grid, draw the drawing for this one from -2 to 6, and -2 and 12 is our first point, which we can take. -2 and 12 is this mark, and -1 and 4 is this mark. And next is 0 and -2. 0 and -2 is this one, and 1 and -6. 1 and -6 will be 1 and -6 is this one, and next is 2 and -8. So 2 and -8 is here. Then 3 and -8. 3 and -8 will also be here, and 4 and -6. So 4 and -6. And next is 5 and -2. 5 minus 2, and 6 and 4, and 6 and 4 is here. Now after this, what we have to do, we have to draw smoother curve, basically smooth line curve. So it will be like this one. We can rectify wherever required. So we can draw the graph like this one, and from here also we can curve like this, and this one is the final drawing which we have done. It's really almost smoother. Then on the grid, draw line y is equal to 2. So y is equal to 2 is which line? Y is equal to 2 is this line. Now y is equal to 2, and they're saying use your graph to solve this equation. So this is our y is equal to 2 lines. So we'll be giving the information, and if we check, this solution is what? This is around 0.9 minus 0.9 minus 0.9, and the other x value is on this side, which is around 5.5. This side is minus 0.8 basically. So minus 0.8, and the other side is 2, 4, 6, 7. So 5.7 basically. 5.7. It's for these questions like graph questions, answer is always range, so not an issue. So we are done with the paper. Hopefully you understood each and everything. Don't forget to subscribe the channel and also press bell icon so that you will be getting notification for incoming videos. Recommend this channel to your friends and classmates, and introduce this channel to your respected teachers. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye.